Right off of the bat, I want to let all the Edmonton Oilers fans out there know that I have picked Edmonton to win the Stanley Cup this year. Now, that doesn't mean it's going to happen, but I hope so anyway because I think that they deserved it last year when they brought it to 7 against the Florida Panthers. And man, they are putting on a clinic, in my opinion, against the Dallas Stars. And let's not forget, man, the Dallas Stars are a really good quality team, although Rupa Hintz is a really good player. I actually really like Hintz, and he has not been in their lineup. You know, the Edmonton Oilers are like a microcosm of their goalie. And what I mean by that is that they don't always look pretty, but they get it done and they always end up leaving with a win one way or the other. Now, actually, when they beat the Dallas Stars 6-1, so they absolutely smoked them. They did look really, really good. It's just they don't always look like a Picasso, which is, I think, why a lot of media and other fans don't really give the Oilers the respect that they deserve. But I have always been very consistent with my analysis, saying that the Edmonton Oilers are a legitimate playoff team, man. Like, not just that they make the playoffs, like, they step up in the playoffs. Their best players get better in the playoffs. And again, to win in the playoffs, you need, yes, you need depth. You need depth 100%, but you need your best players to step up, and that's exactly what they do. And they have a lot of good role players that step up as well. And as for much flack as Stuart Skinner has gotten, he's been good. Oh, and let's not look too fast right now, guys, but he has an above 900 NHL save percentage. I'm just saying, a rematch between the Panthers and the Edmonton Oilers is the stars are aligning, guys. The stars are aligning, and I'm telling you, Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl are coming for their revenge. The Edmonton Oilers. Who would have thought that the Edmonton Oilers are going to bring the cup back to Canada? I mean, I thought that, but I remember back in the day, they were a terrible team. They were awful, and they used to be like kind of like the Leafs of the West or whatever. And now, man, they are a legitimate playoff team. Now, we do have a big, huge update from Oilers practice that my boy Calvin Pickard is back and he participated in full practice. Full practice. This is excellent, excellent, excellent news. Now, that doesn't mean that you take Stuart Skinner out, but it does mean that one of the biggest things that you might need is depth in goaltending. I think that they're going to get past the Dallas Stars. That's not a guarantee, but I think that they're going to get past the Dallas Stars. And I think that they're going to need Calvin Pickard still 100%. He was injured against Vegas, and it's really, really, really good to see him back. So now, even if Skinner goes down, God forbid Skinner goes down for whatever reason, you still have Calvin Pickard in net. I remember Calvin Pickard used to play for the Leafs for like a little bit. I didn't think much of him, but man, he's really proven me wrong and made something of his NHL career. Also, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins has been unbelievable. He's been so good. That Evander Kane pass, I don't know if you guys remember that Evander Kane pass over like 2 sticks, landing right on the tape of Zach Hyman, was one of the best passes I've seen in this playoffs. Like, it was such a sick pass. Okay, so question of the video. Who do you guys think is actually going to win the cup? I'm going to stay consistent. I think Edmonton's winning the cup this year. Do you think that it is going to be a Florida repeat? God, I hope not. I really, really hope that team loses. I can't stand the Florida Panthers. They are one of the dirtiest teams in the National Hockey League. They're such a nasty team. The Oilers brought them to 7 games last year. I think it's going to be tight up until the end, and I think the Oilers are going to finally pull it out. I don't want to get too much of ahead of myself, though. I know they still have to take down the Dallas Stars, and the Dallas Stars are a formidable squad as well. Now, in more news, we did get an update on Ekholm. He, right now, which kind of sucks, he is considered day-to-day. Now, we knew that both of these players were going to be back in this round of the playoffs. I didn't think that Calvin Pickard was actually going to be coming back before Ekholm. It really does suck. I think that Ekholm is great. The one thing that concerns me with Ekholm is that he's missed a little bit of time here. And when you miss even a little bit of time in the playoffs, it does become a little bit more worrying to jump back on because, dude, getting in the playoffs, it's like on a treadmill, right? Like you're going full speed and you got to jump back on. I'm not saying that he can't go back up to pace. It's just you don't want to ruin the Oilers' mojo or whatever they have going here. But I'll tell you one thing, Ekholm is a good quality NHL defenseman in my opinion. Now, I do have a little bit more unfortunate Oilers news that it does look like Connor Brown is going to miss game 4 for sure. Now, it's weird that I look at Connor Brown as like this huge miss for the Oilers because he's kind of I'm not like a huge fan of his, but he's actually been like really, really good in the playoffs. I'm going to put his stats up on the screen. He has like 8 points in 4 games or something like that. Like he's been legitimately good. So at the end of the day, if he's producing, what the hell does it matter? I mean, 5 goals in 14 games, you're adding to your team. Now, to be fair, that could just be shooting percentage. Sometimes, like, a player will go on a shooting percentage binge, essentially, where, he's really good for a period of time and just shoots the puck in the net, whatever. It doesn't really mean that's always what he's going to be, but at the end of the day, when it comes to the Stanley Cup playoffs, you need role players. You need your big players to stand up. You need them to be great consistently, and if they aren't, trust me, I'm a Leaf fan. I know when your great players aren't consistently, you can't go anywhere. But below that, you need your top players to be the best that they can be, and then you need your role players to be good enough and add you just a little bit of something. They don't have to be elite. They're not elite, but they have to give you something. And that's exactly what Brown is doing, in my opinion. I'm really excited for Ekholm to come back. I really, really hope one thing for the Oilers, that they step on the Dallas Stars' neck. Don't take it easy on them. They're going to come hard. Obviously, the Stars are going to come hard. They don't want to go down to be on the brink of getting eliminated. They're going to come hard, but you need to be prepared for that. Their goalie needs to be prepared for that, and let's hope that they can win in Game 4. I am going to leave this video here. If you guys can make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, I would greatly appreciate that, and make sure to have a great day, guys. Goodbye.